Hey there, and welcome to Tucker's Test Kitchen. Hard at work ruining one classic dish after another. It's a thankless job, but somebody has to do it. Smash burgers, a dish so pedestrian its name is the recipe. I've taken a keen liking to them. They're so stupid easy to make and make well. Here, enough intro, let's just make one. First, you take some ground beef and make a sizable ball. I prefer to use ground sirloin because I've turned into a snob, but trust me, it's worth it. And sometimes it goes on sale at my grocer's, so you can't get mad. Next, take some salt and pepper and liberally sprinkle it on the tops like cheese on a meatball because S&P, the choice for me, and that is the last TV show reference I make in this video. But fun fact, both of those were from the 4th episode of the 2nd season of their respective shows. Next, put them seasoned side down on a hot pan. Immediately smash them as flat as you can, and then don't touch them until it's time to flip. While you're waiting for the flip, go ahead and season the other side. And then flip, don't touch, let cook, done. Now, you'll notice that despite my pressing, these shrunk back and thickened up quite a bit. And that's frustrating. See, I want thin burgers, but with my mere mortal arm muscles, I can only do so much. And the devil on my shoulder submitted a question that has been chewing away at me for a few weeks now. How thin can we make it? And how thin is too thin? I'm the devil. Is there a limit? Yes. No. Actually, I don't know. Using some code I linked below, I was able to simulate the cook for different times and temperatures, so it browns on the outside but stays about medium in the middle. So, given a thickness and a temperature, we can see how long we need to cook to get the desired doneness. If we don't breach a certain temperature, we're not at risk of charring the burger. But who knows, that's just theoretical, right? There's absolutely no way it can go that well in real life. But to get it thinner, we need more pressure. Now, the only way I can exert more pressure on the burger is to literally stand on it. But I can only apply the force of my weight, which, while in abundance, isn't really all that much. So if we want it much thinner, we need more force. More power. Okay, I'm sorry, that was the last one. Now, I realize it's kind of early in the video to transition to Appleton, but I mean, they're smash burgers. What do you want from me? I'm here with Wesley, of course. You remember Wesley, right? We got all these fireworks, but Wesley doesn't have a lighter.
Well, I have one.
Yeah,
I just
where's
can't find
it?
it.
Oh, that's
somewhere in my shithole of a house.
That's unfortunate. Right, that Wesley. So while I was editing this, I realized I didn't do a great job narrating this part. Or rather, I completely neglected to say anything beyond, we need to get an oven. But the gist of it was, we thought we needed an oven to keep the cast iron pans we were using warm, but it turns out Wesley's induction cooktop was much better for that. Either way, his parents were redoing their kitchen, so we had a free oven. Next, we went to Lowe's to get the parts we needed, and then we went to Meijer to get the food, which I didn't film because I'm far too awkward around that many people. And then, it all came together. This, my friends, is the Short Squeezer 69,000. Years of planning and effort and engineering prowess has gone into, I'm just kidding, we designed this yesterday. Of course, the purpose of the Short Squeezer 69,000 is to short squeeze some burgers here. So we're gonna make a burger. I've chosen to go with ground chuck, which is a little fatter. Same process as before though, you just make a healthy sized ball, salt and pepper. You should really have a shaker, my dude. Come out! Now, because we're going to cook both sides simultaneously, you should probably season both sides simultaneously. Now comes the part I haven't totally thought through yet. You take your hot skillet and immediately smash the ever-loving f*** out of it. I didn't do the math like I said I would before, so I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook.
Oh my god.
What was it set to again?
25 PSI.
That was only 25 PSI. I'll do the math later and
It's about 300 pounds.
We're going to go do about 5 times that. You ready? Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's... Oh, I didn't really think past this point. I need to go inside and get a spatula. Where do you keep your spatulas, Wesley? I'm just gonna give it a little squirt of ketchup. I like a little ketchup on my, is there a protective seal? There's a protective seal. Anyway, I like a little ketchup on my smash burger. Well, oh good lord. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. look at that. It does look like cheesesteak meat. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, I'll just... I mean, it's fine. I think we found already what is too thin.
So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cook it for a lot less time, use generally less meat. We'll see how it goes. Also try making it a bit flatter this way it pushes down more easily. You need more pepper? Yeah. Ah. Uh-oh. Well, that did not work as well as I'd hoped. Well, looks like we're both idiots.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's basically a shitty cheesesteak. That's honestly what it is.
Okay, so far this has been going too well. I think we have a good problem, a issue in the opposite. You know what? I'm doing the. I've adjusted the plate here, and we're adjusting it with shims so we can better dial in the thinness of the burger. Because apparently there is such a thing as too thin. Myth busted. So I'm going to be using ground sirloin, which is only 10% fat, and we're also going to use the adjusted shim height. Abbreviated ASH. I'll probably cut that out. Okay, give it some little salt. That's too much salt. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, there it is. This one actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks edible.
Again, the world's smallest buns. This one actually looks like a burger.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this one tastes weird. Doesn't taste like burnt, so it's not picking up anything from the pan, but I kind of like the super thin ones better.
We decided that's probably enough of this. So we're just gonna turn it up to max and see what happens. I smell the burning coming off the pan.
Yeah.
So that's gonna taste amazing.
That was violent. Where did it go?
All right, I guess we'll try that again.
How did it get there?
I'm making it a cube.
It's starting to smell really bad.
Yeah. It exploded.
I'll put it on a burger and eat it.
How?
I don't know.
All right. Look at this.
I have no idea. What does it taste like?
I don't know. Try it.
Doesn't taste like much.
No, but it's like
It tastes like those wafers you get, or the maybe church wafers, or like those candies with the nonpareils inside of them.
Well, that was a good ending.
Yeah. So what did we learn today? There is such a thing as too thin on the smash burgers. What did you think of the smash burgers, Wesley?
They're too thin.
It's not just thinness that makes a good smash burger. It's the time and the effort and the quality of the cook, I think. And we had none of those. Absolutely none of those went into, the short squeezer 69,000. So in the end, this is kind of an expected result. So did we learn anything? Yes. No, not really. And we never really do, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, and I got a pneumatic. What is the word for that thing? Pneumatic press. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
So did we learn anything?